So when you connect with us, you would have access to, and you'll have opportunities to invest in properties, especially if you are investing from the diaspora. You would be investing to let out your property. And again, tenants are all over the place. We are the rental market with us. You'll also have opportunities to buy properties on auction. There are a lot more details that will come with that, but please feel free to reach out to myself or anyone in the team, and they would reach out to myself. There are also opportunities that are called flipping, which means you can buy a property below the market value, repair it within a certain time, or maybe you might not even need to repair it, but hold it for within a certain time and then resell it. It adds more value to the property, and that's what's called flipping. You're able to buy it under value, sell it again within a short period of time, 60 days. The transaction should take, and you should be able to get a profit on that property, especially if you do your due diligence with it. They're also what we call deal packages. Deal packages is when we have people who are in distress and they're selling their properties. Maybe they're going through divorce, they have to relocate, they can't keep up with the mortgage. There's a whole lot of things that go on with that you can have an opportunity to buy that property below the market value. And again, you have equity already in that property. One of the thriving businesses that we have right now is also what is called the rent-to-rent business, wherein people buy properties, especially if you're looking for a high return on a monthly basis. There are companies that we are connected with that will take that property off yourself, especially if you're here as an investor. They'll take that property off you and also rent it on a short-let time or short-let term, and you will be able to get a high return on your investment. So those are the things that you can, those are the opportunities that you can get with us here in the United Kingdom. Now, I did mention about our developers. One of our main developers, I'm so celebrate the fact that we have been in business for the past 14 years, but one of our developers actually has been in business for as long as I have lived, interestingly. You know, Berkeley Group has been in business for the past 46 years, and they have, a record or integrity of excellence to what they do. They're well known across the nation. They have properties across the nation, and we're privileged to also be able to market their products. We're bringing two products to us. One is called the Holics Quarter, which is based in Slough. Now, this, I just need to move my screen. Okay, thank you very much. So this particular property in Slough is really very close to the Heathrow Airport. Close to the Heathrow Airport, the property itself, can I go back on? Yes, thank you very much. The property itself is on a historical landmark development in the central part of Slough. It comes with a stylish 1 and 2 bedroom apartments, restoration of iconic buildings, including the Holics factory. There is a lot more features with it that you can find on that. It also comes with space for nursery, a gym, co-working hub, retail and commercial spaces. So what happens with these properties that these developers, as we do as well in Nigeria, we're looking to do, a whole community is built up, and you have amenities that are within the actual complex itself, so you don't have to go far away to do the things that you need to do. And that's what is happening with properties going forward. There are a lot of development, a lot of benefits that you can get from them. We're also just about 0.2 miles from a train station, Crossrail, which is also coming up. In the United Kingdom, train stations are being extended. So no, we're no longer in the time when you say, oh, this place is too far from London, this place is too far from London. Train stations, especially the underground stations, are being extended. So to make commuting to work very easy, two things: you would benefit from not just living out of London, because living out of London, people like doing that because of the quality of life, but also because of the train station that are being extended, you can actually work in London, which makes people able to have a high income and then have the quality of life. So if you're looking to relocate, this is the place to be. This is the kind of places that you're also looking to invest in. If you're looking to just buy the property to invest for the rental market, you also have these benefits or features to sell to your potential tenants as well. This particular location also is 15 minutes to London Paddington, and Windsor is also not far from there. So there are a lot. The property starting rate is from £282,000, ranging from that to 600,000. And if you're interested, you're looking for anything within this, please feel free to reach out. The other products that I'll be bringing to us, these are not flats. May I also mention with these flats at the Holics Quarters, they are flats, they are not houses. And when you buy a flat, it means that it's on a leasehold and it's not on a freehold. When you buy a house, you'll be able to pay on a freehold purpose. When you buy a house on a freehold purpose, you're buying the land and the house. When you buy it on a leasehold, you're buying the flat, just the property itself, and you'd have to be paying rental on the ground, rental charges on the ground. Okay, I just wanted to point that out when you buy a flat. Okay, so the next feature or the next property development that I'll be bringing to you is in a Folhurst Green. Folhurst Green is in Tunbridge Wells. When I went there personally, it was a beautiful ride from where I live to where that place is. Beautiful greenery. You're looking for fresh air, no pollution. There's space for your children to grow, quality of schools for your children to attend. All the shops, you might think, oh, I'm not in the central part of London. The way the United Kingdom is built, wherever you are, what you find in central London, you will be able to find in locations like this as well, okay, because it's quite balanced. But it's in a beautiful 5 acres reserve, which comes with a play area, comes with a pond, as you can see. I saw it physically, with a pond, natural landscape, and hedge grow as well, which means there is greenery around it. It's not just houses that you would see. Beautiful development there. Most of the properties are being occupied already, but there are new phases that are coming up as well. There is an adjoining of 29 acres within that area, surrounded by excellent educational facilities, which I just mentioned. It is, I can tell you what, 1 mile to Paddock Wood Station, 39 minutes to London. 39 minutes to London. Somebody think, oh my God, Tunbridge Wells, it's far away from London. The transportation system is getting to the point that you would not have to consider that anymore if you were to buy a property in this area, or even if you were to buy a property to let out, you have those that would be living there would be about 39 minutes to London. As well, you'd also benefit from, I say, the quality of living out of London, children safe, away from all the hustles and bustles and the panics that people have, take my children to London, I don't know if they're safe. These areas are safe for your children. The quality of education is safe. They would have, be able to develop your family with the best quality that you desire. And also to actual London Bridge itself is only 41 minutes away. Driving is different, but when you use the transportation links that are being developed and are available, you're only 41 minutes away. So here's a time for you to invest. Properties start from about £500,000 to about £800,000. I would be bringing up some more details on that for you to see. I did mention about the Holics. I've told you about the features of that property. And then we have details going forward. If you are interested, the details that would be bringing your way is just a quick overview. I won't go into all of these details. Don't worry, I won't bore you. I will be finishing off in a couple of minutes. But we have details that will tell you about parking spaces, that will tell you about the rental, the ground rent, what it would also cost you, tell you about the living space, tell you about the angle on which, because if you look at the properties that I'm presenting, there are different levels or different angles. And so we have information that will tell you if this particular property is at this angle, and this is what you can see from this view. I know earlier this morning when we were doing our session, Quinette was talking about the creek side, which you can see over the water with one of our properties. So the same thing with these properties, it will tell you what features you can see and what would you like, have an option to buy. Again, if we move forward, all this information is available. Please feel free to reach out. The Holics 1-2 bedroom properties available. We also have details for you that will give you an estimated rental income for those properties. It's available. What you will be yielding per year on the properties is available. When the properties will be completed, all of that information is available to you from ourselves. You can call us, reach out to us at any time. We will be able to not just assist you with the property, but also assist you with mortgage. And of course, if you want to do a cash purchase, feel free to let us know. At this point, I yield my mic for any questions.
Thank you so much, Madam Praise, for that beautiful and articulate presentation, right? I followed you, right, into, right? And one of the things I get, Martha was someone who mentioned something. I just saw a comment from Martha. I said, wow, UK is another place to have a beautiful investment. Yes, right? And you made mention about the safety, you made mention about education. You also made mention about what's it called, the London Bridge. I remember when we were in primary school, we used to sing London Bridge is falling down. Don't worry, London Bridge is not falling down anything. Nobody should deceive us, right? So the state of the economy that we are in today, so many people like to point to. So many people like to just become fault finders instead of them to become pathfinders. Instead of you to lament, look for a way to key into investment, right? And the UK is one beautiful place, right? Now you've also opened my mind, right? So many people say, how can I? 40,000 pounds to 80,000 pounds is not about the how can I? It's not thinking in can't now, but in thinking in how can I do it, right? Looking for a means. So I want to thank you so much for that beautiful presentation, Ma. Thank you so much. Right, there are a few questions I personally have. Let me just mention before we ask, because there's a section for that, right? You made mention of freehold and I think leasehold, right?
Yes, I did. Okay. So there's a freehold and leasehold. So when you buy a freehold, like I said, you own the land and the property. When you buy a leasehold, you only own the property, you don't own the land. But what happens is that you'll be paying a rental charge on the land on a yearly basis for you, while the land is being maintained.
Okay, beautiful. Sincerely, with all honesty, I'm just learning more about that today. I've heard about it, but I really did not have a broader perception about it. Thank you so very much, Ma, for bringing up an illumination on that. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let's prepare our questions, right? If you got value in that session, right, just quickly type, thank you, just type you got value over there, right, in the comment section. We'll be going straight up to the next speaker before we have our questions that will be compiled together, right? And thank you so much, I'm going to praise you. We're able to eat your timing at the exact time. Thank you so much, right? So the next speaker as well, yeah, thumbs up. The next speaker as well should do likewise, right? This is interesting. So, guys, I told you, thank you, Mr. Ame, you got value. Thank you, Timmy Talk, you got value. Right, I told you guys, today is a day of history, right? You're here for a good turn for transformation. Trust me, here at Gtext Homes, we don't just bring things like this to waste your time. We bring these things like this to ensure that we had value to you beyond immeasurable substance. So, ladies and gentlemen, right, we'll be moving up to the next speaker, right? As the next speaker also comes up, please let's try to pay attention, because you can see even as the host I was paying attention, right, so that we can enjoy the class, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Queen. Are you ready?
I'm still going next.
Okay, Abisola. Okay, yes, okay. Please. All right, so let's welcome all the way from Dubai.
Okay, hi everyone. Thank you so much, Daniel Abiola. Hello everyone, please can you hear me? If you can, please just drop a message. I can hear you.
We can hear you, ma'am. Proceed.
All right. Hi, my name is Abisola. Thank you so much. My name is Abisola Awosanya. So I'm going to be taking you through Dubai's properties investment, real estate investments. I'm sure most of you must have seen me, and for people who are just seeing me for the first time, you're welcome. And if you have any questions, of course, you can drop your questions as well. So I'm just going to be telling you what we do at Gtext Dubai. So Gtext Global, of course, about us, we are into different. We are a proper what's called property brokerage company. So what we do is to connect you to the best developers in Dubai. And that's not all we do. We are into, I think you should go to the next slide, please. So we are into we on our services. Yeah. Thank you so much. Our services is better. So we have office space, leasing, we are into leasing, mortgage services, property brokerage, buying and selling. So we buy, sell your properties, and we also lease your properties. Basically, that's what we do. And I'm sure for most of the people who are here today, you are here to understand how Dubai real estate investment works. Am I still here? So you're here to understand how Dubai real estate works and how you can make money from it, either as an investor or how you can make money from it as a broker, any one of it. But most of the time, I'm definitely going to be focusing more on the investors right now. So we have leasing services, we have mortgage assistance. So for people who want to buy properties in Dubai, but they are thinking that I do not have this cash, I do not have this capital to begin. Of course, we guide you with we link you up with our best hands in the mortgage department, who is going to advise you on the plans or the packages or the banks you can work with here in Dubai. So of course, we also have global citizenship by investment. So that is our Grenada and Grenada services. We have our property management. So we just don't leave you when it comes to you buying properties. We also help you. We guide you through on the management of your properties. So the sales and purchase as well. Basically, that's what we do. We either buy or sell. And we also put your properties on short-term lease. So these are what we do at Gtext Homes Dubai. We also have offices for rent, offices for sale. In case you want to buy commercial properties, of course, you can always come to us. And in case you also need business consultation, like how do I get started? You want to rent, you want to register your businesses, you want to have your own trade license in Dubai. Of course, we have a solid team that can help you and guide you through the process. So basically, let's ask, a lot of people just get, why Dubai? Why should I come to Dubai? Why should I pick Dubai? We've gotten a very, very beautiful conversation from our beautiful press, who is in the UK, and she has given us a lot of information of why we should consider UK for investment. And I'm sure you must have asked yourself as well, why should I even consider Dubai? Why should I go to Dubai of all places? Why can't I remain in Nigeria? Why can't I remain? So I'm going to tell you one of the major reasons why you should consider your Dubai as your property where you can invest. And of course, there are going to be several offers I'm going to be showing you right now. And I would need you to just take advantage of whatever you see at the moment, right? And you can always go for it. I'll also guide you through on how you can make your money, what your returns can be if you'll be investing in Dubai as well. How we've had a lot of beautiful investors who are currently making their rental income. So this is what our team here, this is what we do here as well. So why Dubai? One of the major reasons why people consider Dubai to live in is because of safety. And Dubai safety cannot even be compared to most. I'm not here to tell or to down talk any other city, or I'm just saying that when it comes to Dubai, Dubai's safety is just superb because it's a place that gives you peace. You can leave your door opened, like it's that secured. Women are not really scared of anything. They're not really scared of sexual harassment while working, or someone can rape me somewhere. I can walk in the middle of the night without fear of nothing, like with fear of nothing. So that is how secure, that is how safe Dubai is. So if you are thinking of investing, you are thinking of where can I start raising my family, where you can stay with your family, with your kids, with you being like so sure that your kids are going to be in a very, very good condition. Because imagine that Dubai has a Ministry of Happiness. I'm sure most of us wouldn't have even heard of that. So they take happiness of people who are there, aside from their citizens, even the investors, residents, they take it as one of the major priority. So they have Ministry of Happiness, very secure place to live, tax-free income in your properties. Of course, you would not be charged any form of taxes in your property, maybe by the time you purchase or whatever. So there is no issue. You are not going to be bothered about that right now. So it is very strategic location. People want to come here. So especially right now, we are aware of the FIFA World Cup. And I can tell you that landlords are making so much. This is the time that landlords are making a whole lot, because I can tell you for like based on expenses and experience, some of our landlords, we have to now deliberately increase their rent because we need to let them understand what the value of the market is. So some of the landlords who are renting a 2-bedroom apartment, let's say before was 59,000 dirhams. Now we had to start renting for 80,000 dirhams. So imagine, so you keep getting, if the only way you can make money, you won't make money being a tenant, you won't make money renting or putting your money somewhere. So of course you can rent and rent to rent, and you make your money from that. But landlords are really making so much right now. And you understand when it comes to stable economy, stable currency, Dubai's currency has been stable for over 20 years. That's for sure. Even compared to USD, 3.65, 3.5. That is how it has been for over 20 years. So this is a place you can invest, and you're sure that nothing is going to happen to your capital, your investment. At least you're still going to get the worst of it, even not much more than. And I think we need to get to a situation whereby we need to start thinking of how we need to start getting foreign income, because we need to stop our local and start thinking of how to start getting our own foreign income. So this is something that you can even exchange your own local currency, and you're like the kings and queens in your wherever you stay. Like you can be a king or queen for, let's say, wherever country you are, maybe any African countries like that, after you've done your proper exchange. So it's a way to even invest and keep your money and get returns by the time, let's say, in 2 years and 3 years. Just for instance, when we moved to Dubai, like about 2 years ago, naira to dirhams was, we're talking about 130 something dirhams by the time we started. And now we are looking at 200 dirhams plus 200 naira to dirham. So 1 dirham is like 200 plus to 1 dirham is just that is what the current market is saying. So it's a world-class infrastructure, a very beautiful place to stay. Tourism, one of the best places people keep visiting here and there. Very accommodating, yeah, if you are, because I don't want people to quote me. Of course, if you have good characters, because we've had, I don't want to, let us not get there. So competitive prices and rental use, which I've explained so far, strict laws and state-of-art amenities, investors are highly protected and well protected here. So did you know, let's just pick one or two facts here. So of course, Dubai is one of the safest cities in the world. Its crime rate is next to nothing, which I've mentioned, and I'm sure you are no longer surprised to that fact. And also, did you know that on average, 14 million tourists a year visit Dubai? In fact, the figure is now more than that. I used to update to this right now. So the figure is now like extremely more than that. Let's pick number 5. The UAE government has a Ministry of Happiness, which I've mentioned. I'm sure most of you are no longer shocked to hear that, whose focus is the happiness of the residents, the happiness of people who are here, the happiness of the tourists. Tax-free income, a stable economy. Thank you so much, Victor Adini. I'm sure that people are really flowing, and it makes me feel I'm happy. I'm happy to see that people are flowing into this. So let's see what we have. what do we sell? What properties can you buy? So we have a lot of juicy offers for you right now. Because I say juicy because when you buy now, let's say in 5 years, you are really making so much. When you start renting, you are renting in a very, I don't want to I don't want to sugarcoat this, but it's really beyond words right now because landlords are making money. Before, when I used to sell Dubai properties, I used to be like, these prices are crazy. But later, when I see the amounts of returns investors, landlords are keep getting, I'm like, guys, I'm doing you a favor by the end of this. So if I'm telling you to even buy and invest right now, it's for your own benefit because you are getting more of this. You are getting the juicy part of it. You are getting the ROI of this. And you can see we sell apartments, we sell commercials, villas and townhouses. Anyone you're interested in, you can definitely let us know. So we have different partners we've been working with, and we try to work with one of the best partners. Of course, we have Shoba, we have Max City, we have Imar. There are some I not included here. We have Daniel, ready property, and we also sell off-plan properties. So in case you are looking for an apartment where you and your family can move in right now, of course that is available. But I used to tell most of my investors that is not the one of the best ways to really invest. I highly do recommend off-plan projects to my clients because of course they are going to be making money in two ways, and they're going to be making money while it's still under construction. That is when it starts having like capital appreciation. Then also the fact that when it has been completed, your rental income again is still one of the most juicy parts of it. So not to waste your time, let me tell you the offers, the juicy parts, like what you need to know, how you can start investing, how you can start getting money, how you can start having, because you're going to be having a very good and flexible payment plan based on what exactly you are looking for and what you want. And in case what you're looking for is not listed here in the products that I have for you today, it's okay. You can reach out to the number showing on the screen right now. Of course, you can still say it. You can reach out to us and let us know what's your preferred, what exactly you're looking for, your specific needs are. But these are one of the juicy offers in town. These are one of the best real estate investments here in Dubai. And I'm going to give you reasons you should consider this project. This is Shoba one. You can see how beautiful the building looks, and as you see, it's overlooking the golf course because it's a very beautiful new development with one of the best developers in town. When I mean one of the best, because when it comes to quality, trust me, they're like number one. So they are very, very detailed when it comes to the quality of the project, how the customer service you even get from these developers is super amazing. And I'm going to tell you one of the experiences I've had with these developers. This developer told me, because I've been able to introduce several investors to this developer. They called Shoba. So I've been able to introduce some projects to these developers, like introduce some investors. And they told me, Abby, like these projects your investors are going for, it's going to be ready they said these projects your clients are going for is going to be ready in September 2023. That is next year, September. Guess what? This project is ready and it's going to be handed over next month. That is January 2023. Imagine someone is telling you September and they are like delivering earlier than the expected date. Like, it makes me happy. It makes me fulfilled. You know how happy I would be to see my client get the keys to the apartment. No, I'm going to show you because I feel so emotional right now. You should have seen that my voice is already shaking because it's something that really gives us so much joy. It's something that really gives me so much joy, give us so much joy at Gtext Homes Dubai. When you tell clients you're going to be getting this and they're getting this. So these developers are just very good. They're good to go. And this is one of the projects. You can see the booking. The booking is just a very minimal fee. Pay 10% of the amount. It's starting from 110,000 dirhams. That is 310,000 USD. And all you just need to take advantage of this project. This project is going to complete in December 2026, right? But trust me, they said December 2026, you'll be shocked it will be ready January 2026. So forget about the dates. Well, we try to just on the promise, then we over deliver. So it's very, very superb. I'm always happy to sell for this developer in particular. So what you just need to do is to pay 10% of this amount, which is $31,000, and you pay 4% DLD fee. If 4% DLD fee is very, very important at the initial stage, because this is when Dubai is going to recognize you as an investor in Dubai. Guess what? Dubai currently banned Nigerians from visiting the city, or UAE currently banned it. But do you know investors are having like a preferential treatment? Like I have told the Dubai Land Department, DED, I have investors coming here to check out their investment. They currently have properties here in Dubai, and they have properties here, and they need to come and check. So there is no way Dubai is not even going to give them visa. Do you get my point? Aside from they're not giving every other tourist, but there's a preferential treatment given to investors who have investments here in Dubai. So that is just one of the juicy parts. So they also cherish you as an investor. So once you pay your 4% at the initial stage, Dubai Land gets to recognize you as an investor. So even though you pay 100% of this amount and you do not pay your 4%, trust me, Dubai Land still does not recognize you as one of the owners of properties here. So it's very important you pay your 4% at the initial stage. And look at this, 10% in the next 3 months, 10% after 12 months of booking, 10% after 15 months of booking, 10% after 24 months of booking, and this 40% on completion. This is how flexible you can pay this, and this is how flexible you can go for this. Thank you. Yes, the next one. So this is another project. Apparently, we should have updated this. This project was launched about 1 month ago, but trust me, it is fully sold out. But they have one of the best flexible payment plan. Like that one I showed you earlier, you have like 4 years to make your payments. But this one, you have up to 6 to 7 years to make your payments. And all you just need to do is, okay, you're buying this property. Don't worry, we have a new project. Please, we can still talk about it. Let's still talk about petals, please. Yeah, thank you. So we have from this same developer something like this, very unique. Even though you want your own studio, that means you can have a studio apartment with private pool. So the project is called Elites. Elites, that's the name of the project, but it's still from the same developer. And we said this developer, they are very, very good. They are also very, very good when it comes to quality. When it comes to their choices, when it comes to interior decoration, the interior decoration is very, very unique and superb. And what you need to do here is to pay 1% every month. Imagine all you just need to pay is $1,370 every month. We all spend more than that, right? I don't know. I feel a whole lot of people spend more than $1,370. So imagine they're telling you own a property for yourself for life. Own a property for life, and all you just need to do to secure this property is pay 1% every month. That's all you need to do. Pay $1,370 and you own a property for life, because all these properties are freehold properties. And I'm sure Praise has been able to explain to us what freehold and leasehold is. So all the properties I'm telling you right now, trust me, they are all freehold. These properties you are entitled to for life. Your great-grandchildren can inherit it. That is how it is. And all you just need to do to secure a lifetime investment for yourself and for your future and for your family is to pay 1% every month. You can get as low as 500,000 dirhams. So 1,370 is what you need to invest to own something and create a generational wealth for your family and for yourself. 1,370 minimum. That's all you need. So let's go to the next stage. If you're interested in this project, reach out to the number showing on the screen. So this is another one. This is what is for people who are not patient, who don't really want to be patient. They're not so much about they just want to start making their money as fast as possible. Like, I just want to start making my money as fast as possible. Then this one is for you. You may be getting, these are flats. These are flats. That it's a freehold property. Flats, So what's it called? This is a ready to move in properties. And you can see all you just need to do is to pay 20% down payments, right? It's a very beautiful project, by the way, quite spacious based on what you're looking for. We have studio, we have 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedroom duplexes, and 4 bedrooms duplexes. And the payment plan is superb. You pay 20% down payment now. That means you can start getting your immediate rental income, right? And your capital appreciation can only happen after 5 years. So you have to be patient, right? But you will be getting your immediate rental income, like immediate. Immediate, you pay this, they give you your keys, the keys to your apartment, and you pay the rest of your 80% in 5 years. How sweet is that? Imagine paying your 20% down payment now, and you pay the rest of your 80% in 5 years. Sincerely, this is rare for a ready to move in apartment in Dubai, and you have this good, fantastic payment plan. As you can see, I've tried to share the payment plan by your side. Imagine all you just need to do is to pay your 20% down payment. The 4% you're seeing there is your DLD fee. I told you how important your DLD fee is. So you need to pay it at the initial stage. If you're buying a ready to move in apartment, I need you to pay your 4% at the initial stage. You get the keys to your apartment, you can start renting this house immediately. So, and you will keep on paying, add your rental income to the ones you currently have at the moment, pay your 4% like that. So these are like juicy offers for you. So this is how the payment works. And of course, we have also other great projects like this next one. Yeah, the starting price has been shown. If you have any other question, please feel free to reach out to the number showing on the screen. And of course, we have luxury townhouses. You can see starting from $2,392,000. If you are interested, this is for people who love luxury, right? You love luxury, want luxury for yourself, for your family. You need to go for this. You need to go for this. But for people who want to start small, you can start from the ones I've shown you. But for these big boys, big girls, big women, and big men out there, then you need to want to go for a luxury apartment. Then you need to go for this. So we have luxury townhouses for sale. We have from $3 million, $3,781,000 USD, and we have 2.3 million, sorry, let's just say $2.4 million as well. So we have luxury townhouses. This has a very good payment plan as well. And you can see this is going to be ready quarter for 2024. That means, let's say December 2024, let's say we're already next year. So you just have about 2 years for your project to be completed. This is very beautiful, and you need to go for this. And trust me, in case you also need villas of about $146 million. We also have that available for you. So we have, based on what exactly what you're looking for, we try to understand our clients' needs, and we give our clients the solution and we try to provide the exact solutions to their needs. So we give them exactly what they are looking for. So just out of what you're looking for, feel free to chat us up and let's know what you're looking for. Dubai project keeps getting sold out as fast as possible. This is sold out. For people who invested in this, congratulations. People already they started making their capital appreciation as wow. It's no longer $1.5 million anymore. We are looking at 1.7, 1.8 right now. And you say this project is going to be ready 2025, and people are already making about 10,000, 100,000 US dollars, 50,000 US dollars, 50,000 dirhams. So let's say about 10 to 20,000 USD increase capital appreciation in their property. This is a very good investment for you. And if you'd like to reach out to us for more information about how you can start your own real estate investment in Dubai, please reach out to that number. So that's our official number. And in case you want to send us an email right now, because all these projects and juicy offers I've showed you right now might not be available tomorrow or next tomorrow. So whatever interest you want to, if you want to show an interest now, I want to go for it, please do not waste your time. Do not wait till Mr. Lagbaja will say, oh yeah, go ahead. And I will tell you, oh, so sorry, you came at the wrong time, it's sold out. wiser investors have been able to take advantage of this as fast as possible. So in case you're interested in any of the juicy offers I showed you right now, or you have your own special request or special needs, reach out to us now. Let's give you what is in the market. Start making your returns of investment. Start making your good returns, not just normal returns, good returns of investment right now. And for more questions, can drop your questions in the comment section below. Thank you so much for listening to me, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you so much, Abiola.
Wow. Fantastic. Please, I can clap for you from here. You can give a round of applause to Abisola. Thank you very much for that wonderful presentation. Thank you so much, Abisola. Wow, good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Farouk Usman. I just took over from Abiola Daniel, who has been your host so far, and has given you good vibes. I love when Abiola speaks. I always sit down and listen. I will just conclude the first part of this presentation. We just did part one. Now we are going into the real business. Just for those of you just joining us, what we are doing today is that we're having our first virtual launch of 1,000 housing units here in Nigeria. And of course, we first had our branch manager over in UK tell us about the properties that we have in UK. And the reason why we took you through this journey is to let you know that we did not just start doing this, right? First of all, we went to UK. How are we selling in the UK? What are they doing there? What are the different types of investments that are available in the UK? How are housing types being built? What kind of quality are being used in these building materials? How do you create an experience for people to make them know that they are in a resort even when in their own household? And that's what we're able to do in UK, able to do in US, we're able to do in Dubai. And I also want to tell you that earlier this year in UK, we had what we call the Global Wealth Festival, which we had amazing speakers, down to Chidele Momodu and so on and so forth. So such an amazing event, right? So thank you very much for joining us today. Welcome again to the first virtual launch of 1,000 housing units of green and smart homes here in Nigeria by Gtext Homes. And just a little bit of recap, Praise told us about what we have there in the UK. She talks about two different amazing projects which you have to key into. And Abisola also mentioned a lot of projects that most of you have been able to get used to. So just to get over to the next part, I'm really excited for the journey where Gtext Homes have been to right now. Over the past 7 years, we've been specialists of selling land. And we didn't just want to start building homes just for building's sake. We started building homes that will be appealing to everyone that wants to buy. How do you build affordable luxury housing for those in Nigeria and those in diaspora, knowing that when they come back home, they are not coming to meet houses that are inferior to what they are being used to? How do you live in an environment whereby you don't have to get services of what you need outside the environment? Talking about clean, renewable energy, centralized sewage system, service estates, and so on and so forth. I don't even want to go much. I don't want to go further into what our next guy is going to talk about. But what actually excites me most about what we do in Gtext is that we pay attention to every detailing in what we want to talk about, down to the names. Oh my God, down to the names. Let me tell you something. Every one of our housing estates is actually, every one of our estates actually named after a precious stone. That's why here what we call Sapphire Estate, Beryl Estate, right? Jasper Estate. All these are after precious stones. And this actually keys into my own personal vision because I believe names are really, really important when it comes to introducing people. So for example, let's take it off what we are talking about. I realized that when I was growing up in secondary school, most of the people that repeated school were called endurance. Right? Sorry, I'm not throwing any shade, right? Endurance just means that you endure. I'm not talking about enduring a lot of hardship and so on and so forth. But I'm really particular about names. You hear names like happiness. What does that give you? It means there's happiness coming to your house. Akolade, Olambo, Ola, all these fine names, just like how we are doing in our housing unit. Jasper, Gardenia, Kala, Sapphire, and so on and so forth. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Well, let me just go back to what we are here for today. And next, I'm going to introduce the next speaker. The next speaker is someone that's actually been far and wide. She has traveled to a lot of places due to Gtext. She has been to Dubai. She was our branch manager in Dubai for a while. And she actually went there to study the type of housing we have over there. So how can we create this kind of experience here in Nigeria? And we had a brainstorming session with the best of the best. And we came up with what we call how do we launch 1,000 housing units that everybody will want to be a part of, and everyone will be able to afford this. And that's why we are pleased to launch what we call the most affordable housing plan in the whole of Nigeria, right? The most affordable housing plan in the whole of Nigeria. Not to bore you, and so we can get back on course, I'm ready to welcome, with a standing ovation, with a round of applause, please welcome Miss Queenette Uchendu as she comes and tells us all about the new housing project, the new baby of Gtext homes, the new innovation, the new revolution, the new disruption that we are bringing to the Nigerian market. Welcome, welcome, Miss Queenette Uchendu.
Thank you. Oh, that was wonderful, Farouk. I'm seriously having my head is swelling right now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that introduction. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. And trust me, if you are ready for today's presentation, start typing, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. If you're ready for me, I need you to type that because I'm so fired up right now. The energy in this space is, while I'm waiting for them to share the screen, I am really happy to be here today. I'm happy to share the knowledge I've gained. I'm happy to share the newest baby in Gtext homes. I am so happy to share that with you today. So it's all about the 1,000 housing unit. Just like my colleagues, they've all said, yeah, Mata, I can see you. I know you're super ready, always ready. So just like my colleague had earlier explained, the 1,000 luxury housing project. What are we doing here? What's the goal? How should you be a part of it? How should you key into this? So basically, Gtext Homes is known for solving problems, finding opportunities where you have issues. So we look for solutions. We solve that issue and give you solutions. So for the 1,000 luxury housing project, we will be talking a little bit about us. Yes, you have heard the UK branch manager, you've heard the Dubai branch manager tell you about what we do. We're a real estate company, we're a brokerage firm. You can call us several things, but the goal is we are bent on building relationship and creating solutions to housing problems. So for Gtext Homes here in Nigeria, we've done quite a wonderful job, just like the UK and the Dubai branch. We are providing unique housing with a good investment solution to set a new pathways for others to follow. We are also known, in fact, most companies would always talk about enhancement just to make luxury housing and making affordable housing. So the vision is just to be the largest developers of green and smart estates. And we have an office presence in the UK, Dubai, US, and Nigeria. So let's talk about, let's check what Arise TV has to say about Gtext Homes. Yes, you've just heard me talk about Gtext Homes, but let's see what Arise TV has to say about Gtext Homes.
Accessibility issues remaining a major challenge in Nigeria. Gtext Holdings, a global business with focus on real estate and the creation of green and smart homes, seeks to solve the problem by applying tried and tested solutions for the Nigerian housing sector. The company has come up with the most flexible payment plans in the history of Nigeria's housing market. The concept is one that allows people to deposit 5 million naira and spread the funds over a 24 to 36 month period with a 4% monthly interest. This is in line with the mission to deliver 25,000 green and smart residential housing units by 2035, the most ambitious project in their 14-year history. The goal is to eventually be the largest green and smart home provider in the world. Joining us now to discuss how Gtext Holdings is solving housing accessibility issues in Nigeria is Dr. Stephen Akintayo, MD, Gtext Holdings.
You know, that's just wonderful. Arise has just made it easier for us to even understand what we're doing here, for us to even understand why we have to be here, why you have to watch this presentation in the first place. Yes, Mr. Daniel is saying 25,000 housing projects. This is wonderful. You know, that man, Dr. Stephen, he just has the dream, he has the idea, he's ready to take the challenge and he's pushing it and it's working. For the several years we've been existing, we have been delivering. See, when it comes to customer satisfaction, we deliver. We make sure, just as we have said, that is exactly what we're doing. Now, when you talk about the locations where we have all of this housing we've been talking about, like I earlier explained, we have it in Nigeria, we have it in UK, we have it in Dubai. And the goal in these locations is to provide both off-plan and ready to move in properties. Here in these locations I have mentioned, we basically help smart investors multiply their income through the real estate project. Now, when my colleague from Dubai was speaking, she talked about where clients will buy properties, we help them rent and manage those properties, and they get their rental income. So when it comes to Gtext Homes, if you are buying for the sake of rental income, we got you covered. You want to go for capital appreciation, we got you covered. Now, looking at the next slide, you can see some of the properties that we've been able to sell here in Nigeria. You know, we have talked about the Dubai property, we've talked about the UK property, we've talked about the things we have sold so far. So this is one of our listing from one of our babies, Gtext Suits. This particular property, this particular property, we just have few units left. You can see that it's about 4 units of a 6-bedroom detached duplex here in Banana Island. Remember, we're talking about luxury, not just any kind of house, super luxurious apartments, super luxurious houses. That's what we're talking about. So this is one of our babies. We just have about 1 unit left in this particular project. We are all sold out. We have been selling, we'll be making it, and our smart investors would confess that they have just gotten only the best and the best. We have some of our sold out projects. I don't know if I can get that displayed. Our sold out project. We sold the property worth $1.5 million. No, this is not it. This is a current availability. Can you give me the sold out property? Can you go for that to the 5th slide? You see the sold out property that was sold for $1.5 million. $1.5 million. That's a 5-bedroom panoramic view penthouse. It is all gone. It is sold out. A smart investor keyed into it. He just saw what he wanted and he went for it. He did not think twice for it. He just went straight for it. So let's go to the next slide where we have an availability. We have a current apartment, a house that is going for about 330 million in Banana Island. It's a 3-bedroom apartment that is currently going. This apartment has nice features. The new project, some persons would not like to go for old properties, and we just bring you the newest of the newest. The newly built project, it's self-service. There's an ensuite bedroom, there's a swimming pool, there's an elevator for each unit, there's a pantry, and all this. This is all in Banana Island. Now, if you know Banana Island, you know that is the main Lagos. When you talk about Lagos, Banana Island so popular, is it just because the name is Banana? Does it mean that if you should get a property here in Gtext and we just give it Banana Island and it's going to be sold out? So my colleague Farouk said something. There's one thing you have to do to attract your clients, which is the name of your project, and then what comes with it, what areas are linked to it, and that will take us directly to our off-plan project. Now we want to be the next Banana Island of Lagos. We want to be the next Banana of Lagos. That's the whole idea. So we did not just pick only the best of the best thing. We chose the best of the best project, and we chose the best of the best location. Now I'm so excited to talk about this project. Now, if you're excited, I would like you to type, I'm excited, I'm excited. I need you to be as excited as I am. It is only for smart investors, and only the smart investors will understand what it means to have the best of the best project. Now, for our off-plan project here in Nigeria, thank you very much, Edward, for being excited like me. So some of our off-plan projects, we're currently launching today, just 4 projects just for today. And the first one is called Kala. Now, this is a beautiful name. Just listen to it, Kala. It's just very simple to say. It's one of our off-plan housing projects. It's located in the city of Ikorodu. It's a 4-story luxury apartment with a lake view. You see the whole idea. It's not just getting any kind of apartment. It's just getting the best. It's like the best use of a landed property. That's what we focus for. That is what we go for. It's consisting of a 1 to 5 bedroom flat. And then we have our mini Dubai in the Lagos State, Ogudu precisely. That's our Suli project. It's one of our mini housing estates. It is located in Sadius Creek. It is a creek estate already. This is what you are expecting. It's a high-rise luxury apartment. That's a six-story apartment or tower. It's consisting of 10 units of the 2-bedroom and the 10 units of 3-bedroom. And we have 2-bedroom penthouses, all for this project. Now, for those of you who would like to get a penthouse here in Nigeria, a beautiful penthouse, not the one that is sold out, the one that I just mentioned, the Banana Island. Now we're talking about another Banana Island here in Lagos. For those of you who want that, this is your best chance. This project is the best of the best. We have Gardenia. Yes, it is one of our housing projects that is almost sold out in Lagos. For the particular location in Lagos, it is almost sold out. We launched it and smart investors have been keen into it. Why? Because number one of the strategic locations we decided to put Gardenia is Ibejuleki. Ibejuleki is very strategic. Look at the development that's going on there. The Dangote refinery, we're talking about the newest airport that will be coming on board. The project will be starting from next year. Who wouldn't want to buy into Ibejuleki? In fact, currently, as it seems now, in Lagos, there's a housing deficit in Lagos. Why? Because people are pumping into Lagos. Lagos is just so populated. Lagos is everything everyone would like to go into. So that is why we keep picking locations that would suit your investment and that would make sure you yield high returns of investment. And some of the locations where we have this aside Lagos is Abuja. And you move to the Roselium. Now, what we plan for the Berry Roselium are maisonettes. That's just the plan for Berry Roselium. Luxury maisonette. That's more of the UK pattern of building. Remember, had to replicate this. We did this in the Dubai, it worked. We did this in US, it worked. We did this in UK, and we're replicating that luxury that we have seen here in Nigeria. So that's the whole idea of the Roselium. Have maisonettes and for 4 and 5 bedroom, and then we have 1 to 3 bedroom flats and apartments there in Roselium. And then we'll be going further to the next, which you all will be expecting. We want to know what Dr. Stephen has explained about our projects. Now, you might be wondering, why should I go into this particular project this wonderful lady is talking about? Why should I even key into it? We need to know. Yes, you've heard about the project, you know what you're expecting, but let's also talk about the unique selling point, the unique features we have brought to you for this project. It is not just any kind of house, it is just the best of the best. So let's hear what Dr. Stephen has to say about our project.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Well, let's start with definitions. Could you tell us this idea of green and smart homes? That is not new to some people. And, what have you been doing in that regard in Nigeria? Beautiful. So green means basically that you're using renewable energy, solar, another option. Wind is part of green. Often that people think green is basically just about the trees, the plants. That's part of when you say green and smart home, you're talking about renewable energy to power the home. Smart just means that they could use their phones, they could use gadgets to interact with their home. So, for example, some of the you can use voice command to put on your air condition and to open your curtain, to put on your TV. So a house that you can interact with is the aspect of the smart. So when you combine the two, then you have a green and smart home.
Wonderful. So who wants to have a green and smart home? Well, I want to have a green and smart home. I don't know for you, but I really want. If you want to have a green and smart home, please type, I want a green and smart home right now. I really want a green and smart home. I want a home where I can just walk up to my door and just with the look of my face and it opens. I want a room where someone could go to my door. If it's not me or anybody programmed to my system, you cannot access my house. So let's even talk about this. Yes, if Naya wants a green and smart home, I want a green and smart home too. So a lot of persons are always feel like whenever I hear green and smart, and they're always telling themselves, is it that, okay, in fact, in a layman's understanding for green and smart, it's like We want to plant trees, we want to plant green trees. But when it comes to green, it is just more than planting of trees. That's what Dr. Stephen is trying to tell us. It's about renewable energy. It's about making life easy and easier for us. Yes, green and smart is the future. Very, very correct, Edward. Green and smart is the future. We want a time, there was a client who told me, you guys are trying to make us over comfortable. That's just the goal. Luxury, you can't say you have luxury when you cannot be comfortable in your house. You can't say you have luxury when you cannot just do unimaginable things with your house. It's like you have a relationship with your house. That's the whole goal. So the smart house, the greenhouse, you have a gym in that estate. This is just to give you the feel of home inside home. That's the whole idea. You want to be at your house and you can use the gym instead of going to register in one other area. You can do this. It's just like here in Banana Island. It's like where I was staying in Dubai, but the company made me feel so comfortable. I had a gym at the rooftop. That's the whole idea. That's the idea of a tulip. There's a gym probably at the rooftop or the ground floor. You just comfortably walk in and walk out, zoom in and zoom out. See, what I can say to you guys is, if you snooze, you lose. Please, if you can hear me, just type, if you snooze, you lose. If you snooze, you lose. That's the whole idea. So we have a wraparound balcony where you can see the creek view, the sea view, the lake view for each of those projects. The security, yes, security is strictly tight because why? A lot of persons have been so scared. In Nigeria, there's insecurity, trust me. We're abolishing that whole idea of insecurity in Nigeria. In fact, that's the whole idea of keeping you comfortable. We just want to make sure you're comfortable. That is the whole idea. There's the elevator, the water supply, the ample parking space. You have a lounge and a bar. A fitted kitchen, all for you, a fitted kitchen. The power supply, the CCTV camera is there for your safety to give you that sense of security that you want. There's a conference room, you have the trash chute. So the whole idea is if you've been to Lagos, you go out to some areas. Even there in Banana Island, I'm so sorry I have to say it. For you to dispose your trash, you have to come outside your house to drop it. You want to dispose outside your house or even leave it inside. We don't want that. That's pollution. That's going against the idea of green and smart. Remember, green is not just keeping flowers or planting flowers and trees. That's not all about it. Yes, it consists of it. But imagine where you can just open something like a door or locker or something, you throw in your trash and it goes down straight to straight down to the incinerator. That's the whole idea. Isn't that wonderful? Who wouldn't want something like that? Instead of keeping the whole house looking dirty or smelly, that's the environment. So we're trying to abolish things like that. We have the concierge service, we have the jetty. Yes, the jetty ride. A majority of this project, you can be at the comfort of your estate and you can get to Banana Island, that's the island. You can come to the island, you can go to several places on the mainland. In fact, some of the strategic locations we have picked out for this project would take you all around Lagos. It's like we picked centralized areas. But anyway, enough of my explanation about this green and smart. Let's even see with our eyes what this project is supposed to look like. So let's see the next slide, which will give us a view of our housing estate. Wow. This was, I just felt so happy watching through the process and just going through all of those things. This is wonderful. If you are not feeling the way I feel right now, then I don't know where you should be. These are the things that smart investors look out for. You just want to have that feel. So how would you tell me that making house as affordable as this, you would see this offer and you run away from it? Now let's even talk about the landmark. Now you have a feel of what will be in this estate. You have seen for yourself. So where are these strategic locations? You know, I've been basically talking about we pick strategic locations. It's not just about the building type. The building type or the pattern or the design has to even fit the location to be one of its kind. And one major location is Ibejuleki. Ibejuleki is like everything in Lagos. Ibejuleki is where everybody wants to go to now currently. Ibejuleki is like the upcoming Banana Island here in Lagos. You have the Dangote refinery, which is about 15 minutes to this particular project. You have the Lekki Free Trade Zone. You have the Lekki Deep Sea Port. That is just about 30 minutes. You have the Dangote Jetty. You have the Lakapa, the popular resort, Lakapine Tropicana Beach Resort. That's a wonderful place. If you've not been there, you should want to be there. And you have the Lekki Golf Course. That is just 1 minute from the estate. Tell me why you don't want to choose. In fact, why, if anybody should be saying why in Ibejuleki, this is your answer. Why should I even get this property in Ibejuleki? And now let's even look about Abuja, the landmarks. Where did we pick precisely for Abuja? Abuja is like the hot cake, yes, we know. But what do we have in Abuja? What are those landmarks in Abuja? Please, can we get the next slide? We're looking at Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport. That is just 15 minutes from this project. I've been opportunity to be almost everywhere we have this project here in Nigeria. Abuja, the Abuja project is like just the best. Very, very accessible to the airport road. It is just 15 minutes, and it's 15 minutes from the popular Glory Dome, which is the Dunamis Church. The Jedu Estate is just about 15 minutes, even less than 15 minutes from to Jedu Estate. And you have Little Rock School. These are amazing locations that can help for property or capital appreciation. Now, you see, when you talk, when you hear or you listen to people talk about capital appreciation, how would my investment appreciate? You know, location is very, very important. Location and landmark. If that property is situated around the most important things in that area, trust me, you are very, very sure of your returns. Yes, there's structure. We've already got you secured in areas of structure. In area of location, secured. Design, pattern, everything is all covered. Now, let's even talk about, what's it called? Isheri. Now, we have a location for Isheri for you. What are the landmarks? What landmarks are we expecting in Isheri? This particular project is 15 minutes to channel television. Now, everybody's saying every airport property always increases. Always. That's why you see majority of the clients. I want a property close to the airport. I want a property close to the very, very important. So each of these projects, we make sure it has close proximity to the airport. So for Isheri, we have channel television, we have the Rainbow FM, we have Mikano Industry, and then you have the Compass newspaper. It is just the real deal. And if you know Isheri, you know that place is already developed, super developed. Isheri is so populated. You don't even want to talk about being the outskirts. Isheri is just the best. People who are coming into Lagos would prefer to start from Isheri because that area is just perfect for them. It has everything anyone would want to request for in that particular area. Now let's even look at Ogudu. We've talked about Ogudu. Where is Ogudu? Ogudu is the center of Lagos. From Ogudu, you can get to the mainland. From Ogudu, you can get to the island. In fact, the area where this property is located, you have about 3 to 4 shopping malls around that area. That means it's aside the mall we'll be having in that estate. It is very accessible to some of these things you will want to get. There's a jetty transportation directly from the estate. That's if you want to get to it. That's if you're going to the mainland. You want to get to Ikorodu, same way. There's a ferry that can take you from there. Very close. Land, it is very, very close. From the airport, it's just 18 minutes. I think it's even less. We're just saying if you have some hitch for traffics and others, these particular locations are well picked and strategized. Now you know about the location and you know about what is obtainable, the benefits. But can we even know why? Why off plan? Why this 1,000 housing units? Why should you go for the off plan property? That's what we need to talk about. If you are thinking twice on what you should do, my dear, this is the right time. This is the time for you to be a smart investor. This is the right time for you to kickstart that investment. Off-plan projects is the best. Now, I heard the Dubai branch manager talking about buying at an affordable rate and a flexible payment plan. That is just it. If you want to get, yes, we know housing is quite expensive. How are we trying to put up just solutions to housing challenges? So anyone can be a house owner. Anyone can be a homeowner. First, the flexible payment plan. The introduction of the off-plan investment or property would give you that opportunity for you to have a flexible payment plan. You can pay with just 2 to 4% monthly. You can be a homeowner. Thank you very much, Williams. You can secure your own home. You can call yourself a homeowner with a very beautiful, well-strategized flexible payment plan. And you know the funny part, if you decide to go for an off-plan, you are buying below market rate. Because trust me, once the project is ready, you're already selling more. That's why the Dubai manager was telling you there was a project she said was sold out, and currently people who bought for 1.5 million dirhams are now looking at 1.7 million dirhams, and the project is not yet ready. So just imagine going into off-plan. By the time your project is ready, you can count your return of investment. Like you can be the one telling people, I bought when it was going for 100 million, and now it's going for 120 for investment. This is not the most secured one. And then it gives you the ability to resell the property at a profit. If you want to sell your property, you are very sure. Why? Because your return of investment has already increased. Remember, you bought at below market rate, and when you're selling above market rate. That's just the whole idea. It gives you an opportunity to buy the property with a minimum deposit. A minimum, every off-plan project has a minimum deposit. The Dubai manager spoke about 10% this month, 10% the next 3 months, another 10% till you get the handover. Now, we are not even doing 60-40. We are making it simpler and easier for you. You are getting it straight. We're not even taking much of your time. In fact, if you make outright today, you're getting your house in the next minimum of 6 to 9 months, your house is ready. That is if you're going for outright purchase. And it doesn't just come alone, it comes with other offers. Why not off-plan, ladies and gentlemen? With an off-plan property, you can re-strategize, you can rearrange, you can restructure, you can arrange your house to your taste. Only for smart investors. It is only the smart investors that would understand. Now, with that being said, let's even see. We've been telling you all of this, but let's see. We have a lot of participants. We have a lot of customers. Let's see what our client has to say about investing into Gtext homes.
My name is Gide Shapsijo. The fire estate well is really going on very fine. Coming here today, I'm really impressed. Really impressed. And we need to go on and work with people before, because I'm not part of the biggest homes. I'm part of you people. Yes, I'm impressed. Please keep it up. My goal was to do with Gtext homes. You don't just sell.
Wow, that was a wonderful word from a happy customer. A customer who's publicly declaring Gtext homes as the best. That he's here, he's not just going, and you know what? That client went for almost an acre, I think about 6 plots, an acre that particular day, just for seeing is believing. You know, sometimes, yeah, you can be convinced about something, but by the time you get there and you're like, oh, wow, this is even what I'm expecting. That's Gtext homes for you. We on the promise and over deliver. That's the goal. That's the best way we can keep you updated and keep you happy. Happy clients, happy company. So these are some of the evidence of payment for some of our smart investors. In fact, recently we've got some persons who have paid. You can see some of them. Some of them are even going beyond the minimal deposit. Like they just go higher because why? I'm so sure of this. Just keep building. Let me just drop my money. We have several evidence of payment here for smart investors who are keyed into this. You can see the figures. It is real. It is not something for you to doubt. You don't be that doubting Thomas. This is the right chance, the right time for you to secure that unit for yourself. Become that homeowner. It is the best chance. It is the best time. Now let's also watch one of another happy customer who is so proud to say much about Gtext Homes in a very beautiful way. In fact, I love this client so much. Let's hear what this client has to say.
Hi guys, how you doing? Anthony Adolphe. I'm here today to advert for the best. I mean, I'm not saying it's the best. I'm not saying others are not the best. But the person I bought my first land from in Akitayo, please guys, I want you to flood this DM with your landing materials, landing questions. They're reliable. I have several plots with them. If they don't give you a location, hold me responsible. They're responsible. Everything they do everything just right. So I need you guys to patronize him. Please, I want you to patronize them. Gtext Homes is my own surest plug. I don't know about other plugs, but Gtext Homes, Gtext Homes rules. Please. Okay, if you know me, you know that I'm a big fan of Stephen Akitayo. He can never do wrong in my eyes. So guys, I need you to patronize him. December is coming. Buy your landed properties. Invest. I invest. They give up. I also invest.
Wow. This is lovely. This is really lovely. Now, if you heard what this wonderful lady said, she said, buy from them. I can vouch. If anything goes wrong, come back to me. See, it takes a lot for a client to be able to say that. A client, not a relation, not a staff. It really takes a lot for a client to be able to tell you that buy from them. If they don't give you your plot, come back and meet me. See, that is just the height of it. Gtext Homes is not just about selling. The goal is to make our clients happy. If we can make you happy, that is it. We're perfectly okay with it. It is not just a watchword with Gtext Homes. It is one of our core values. And we have stood to that test and it is still going. We'll keep on delivering to our clients. Let's hear another happy couple tell us about what they think.
In the city of Lagos, I'm so happy because I came here with two amazing persons all the way from.
Okay, this is Gideon and this is my wife Vicky. Wow. And we came to check out one of our lands here that we purchased a year ago, and we say we're really impressed. Also, and we look forward to the completion of the entire idea. It's going to be massive. We're very planning smart greenhouses. Yes, and I'm an advocate for renewables, and so that works perfectly.
And you know the funny part, as wonderful as this testimony is, these clients are clients from diaspora. This very client here, Mr. Victor and his wife, came all the way from UK just to check his property in Sapphire, the corridor. That is how clients see. That is how the joy of making a client feel okay. It's just a blessing for the company, and that is just what it's all about when it comes to Gtext. The joy of making a client feel so okay. The joy of watching a client stand for you is the goal. Just like the other client has said, she said that buy now. This is festive period. People are just spending their money. People have planned a lot to just spend a lot. In fact, this is the time when a lot of persons are just a lot of persons spend carelessly. But trust me, it is the time for you to invest wisely, because it's always doing January, February that people become broke. So you don't want to be the broke one without having an investment, without becoming a homeowner. Now, if you have seen all of this testimony and you're still not convinced that we don't just deliver, we over deliver. That's the goal. So let's even look at the media appearances. Aside from talking with channels, Arise TV and all, we're also in the newspapers. The good deeds and the things we have been doing, because we're a customer-centric company, has been everywhere. It has been pronounced. We're a global company and we'll keep doing that. And our reputation is always at stake. So that is why we make sure we give you just the best and for the best. Now, let's even look at some of these houses, the offers we have for these houses. Remember, I spoke about the Gardenia project at Ibejuleki, and I spoke about the Tuli project at Oguju. I also talked about the Berry Rosalium, which we have in Asaba, Biokuta, and also in Ibejuleki, and I spoke about Kala, which is in Ikorodu. Now, if you want any of this, don't forget, the language here is if you snooze, you lose. If you want any of these offers, you need to reach out now. You need to reach out today. But before we give you this offer, since you have seen all of these beautiful apartments and the prices and what it entails, let's even see what we have in our Ibejuleki estate. You know, you've seen something in Ogudu and it looks so wonderful. It looks so beautiful. Let's just see, take one last look at this project and let's see if you would not say the yes. It is only the yes I want to see today. So let's see the last video of our housing.
Gtext Home is a brand vision of having the largest green and smart estate with innovation and technology. The vision has given birth to Jasper Gardenia along the coastline of Ibejuleki, Lagos. The first green and smart affordable estate. Jasper Estate is just 10 minutes away from Dangote Refinery and is just opposite to Lake Golf Course. And guess what? The title is here. Now, you can get a property here, because here, my friend, is the future. Gtext Home is the
Wow, 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 wow. Gtext Homes is the best. Gtext Homes remains the best. Gtext Homes will only give you the best. Now, it is so hard for you to have luxury at an affordable rate. If you have been to if you've seen the Dubai project, if you've seen the Dubai property, if you make your inquiries, you see that Dubai property is not cheap. See, there is nothing cheap close to it. There is nothing affordable close to it. But now we're bringing you a mini Dubai in Nigeria, like that would replace what you see when you go to this country, things that will make you want to be in this country, not take you outside your own country. Things that will make you compare your country with that country, we've done that. When it comes to clientele management, we've done that. When it comes to affordable housing, we have done that. Now tell me, yes, brand credibility is just everything for us here at Gtext Homes. Now, if you've seen all of these testimonials, you've seen all of this project, and you don't want to get a project now, you're losing, trust me. And don't forget, our watchword for today is what you snooze, you lose. Now, if you want any of these wonderful offers for today, what we're having for people who would like to go outrightly for any of this project, don't forget we have beautiful strategic penthouses, 4-bedroom penthouses that is just the best of the best for you. If you're going on outright payment, you're having you're having as much as 5 million naira off the actual price. That is if you're going for the outright purchase. If you're going for the 36 months payment plan, you're having as much as 2 million off the actual price. See, when it comes to housing, people are always very careful because there's inflation. But imagine giving you this whooping sum. 2 million naira off if you're going for 36 payment plan. If you're going for the 24-month payment plan, we have 1 million off. 5 million whooping sum off for your outright purchase. Now, in order to make this affordable for everybody to be able to key into, you can key into or get this offer right now with as low as with a minimum of 5 million naira. Now, if you saw some of those videos, you can see that it's majorly 10 million and above. But courtesy of Dr. Stephen, we're trying to make sure this project, aside from being sold out in some of them, we're just making sure that a lot of the investors get these offers and they don't say we did not hear. Now, this offer I'm talking about is just for 48 hours. Please, after 48 hours, don't reach out to the number you'll be seeing next. Don't reach out to that number if you know that you're losing. If you snooze, don't reach out. 48 hours, just 48 hours, we have these offers running. 5 million naira off if you're going for outright payment, 2 million naira off if you're going for 36 months payment plan, and 1 million off if you're going for 24 months payment plan. Now, if you need to reach out to the number that will be showing on your screen right now. The account details will be showing up, will be coming up immediately. If you want to pay now. Remember, it is those who are ready. They say you don't wait to buy properties. You buy now and wait. Wait for your money to appreciate. Off-plan project keeps you comfortable. It is very reliable. You have nothing to lose. So 5 million naira initial deposit, you can be a homeowner today. So thank you very much. Please, can we display the last slide, please? Thank you so much. So contact this number now if you want to get this offer. Don't forget the offer, 5 million naira initial deposit. You can be a homeowner. If you want to reach out to our email, reach out to that email right now. Remember, 48 hours. That's the account details for the smart investors who will be paying right now. Reach out to those details. And thank you very much. Thank you all, everybody, for listening today. Thank you. Thank you, Farouk.
That's amazing. That's amazing. From Queenette Uchendu. That's really amazing. Having a brand that has this credible backing is something that I don't get all the time, right? Especially in Nigeria, that is filled with so many different kinds of developers. As an investor, right, you've probably heard already from Queenette that Gtext Homes is the first integrated green smart estate developer in Nigeria, right? Gtext Homes is the first integrated green and smart estate developer in Nigeria. So what it means is that we are building green and smart estate with state-of-the-art technology in all our estates, from Mbejuleki Jasper Estate to Beryl Estate to Lagos, mainland Lagos, Ireland, Abeokuta, Asaba, Abuja, Ibadan. Just mention it. Anywhere we're building our estates, they are all green and smart. They're all green and smart estates. Now, if you investors could be asking themselves, I just want a building for myself. I'm not really interested in all of this, your green and smart thing. I'm okay. I am 60 years old. I have lived life. I have done that. One of the things that investors often look out for is this. As an investor, you are interested in any investment that can hold and vertically improve the value of your money. It is not about what is there, what is not there. A lot of people, right? I know a lot of executives that do not even use the gym, their own private gym, every single day, right? They don't use a golf course for an entire month, because probably in the country, they may not even use some of the facilities in the estate every single day. But the reason they bought into the estate is because they are assured that the value of their investment will continue to rise vertically. They are assured that the value of their money that they're putting into the estate will rise because of those features that the estate has. So that's a beautiful presentation, Queenette, and I hope we'll start getting people that are reaching out to Queenette now. The number has been displayed on the screen already, right? And if you're interested, the offer of the day is for you to pay 5 million naira today to secure your slot, and you get a discount for it. So the discount comes like this. If you are going to be paying 24 months, you get 1 million naira off the total amount of money you are paying. That is, you are spreading for 24 months, you get 1 million naira off. If you're going to be spreading for 36 months, you'll be getting 2 million naira off. If you're going to be spreading, if you're going to be paying outrightly at once, you get 5 million naira off. That is incredible. That's amazing. That's amazing. So it would be nice if we can have a number shared again on the screen before we have the amazing Dr. Stephen Akintayo on the screen. There's that video I watched of that client talking about him, and she's saying, I've known him, even though I'm passionate about him. Anything you do with him, if anything happens, someone owed me. It goes beyond just liking somebody. It goes beyond just knowing a company. Now, this is when a company has a personal relationship with its client. That is when we can have so many testimonies of our clients that don't even stay in Nigeria that are willing to do business with us. Thank you so much, Dr. Stephen. We'll have you now. Okay, so while we wait for Dr. Stephen to join us, I would show.
I've been here since beginning. If you want to show something, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. All right. So for those that want to join us, we have a lot of realtors among us. I just noticed that a lot of realtors have joined this session today, and they're asking us questions privately. How can I sell for you? I have a client, I have a brother, I have onto whatever it is. You have people that you want to sell our properties to, and you would like to key into our associate program, right? And also to intern with us. So Gtext Homes currently has an internship program for realtors for them to join us in all our branches, whether you are in Dubai, you are in UK, you are in the US, you are in any of our branches in Nigeria, any of the states, you can join us and have a 3-month free internship with us, right? Within the 3 months, you learn how to sell lands and how to sell houses. You learn how to sell properties in Dubai, in UK, and US within those 3 months. Of course, you will be put under, your own KPIs, which means that you have certain things you have to do, but that will be explained to you when you contact the numbers that should be on your screen. I would like to show a few videos, right? I'll show you a video of one of our interns, 2 of our interns actually, right? One is, she joined us as a corps member in Ibadan. Another one joined us in Lagos, and currently he is in Abeokuta, serving as the assistant branch manager. So can we have those videos up, please? These are the numbers that you can call if you want to join us as an intern, how to sell real estate, you want to sell our properties. Okay.
How are you doing today? My name is David, and I made a sale of 57 million in 2 weeks. Yes, 57 million in 2 weeks. How was this made? 25 million from Sadios Creek Ogudu and 2 million for Gtext. Yes. The first one took me a lot of time. That was the Sadios Creek Ogudu. I've followed this client up. She's a lady. It's a woman. I've been following her up since last year. That's 2021 September. So it took me a lot of times because I also stopped following her up. I didn't get a response from her. I was reaching out to her, sending her messages, but she didn't block me then. But I just stopped along the line. But later, I just kickstarted that energy of following her up constantly and sending her message, tips on real estate, and so many things during the follow-up process. So which made her later got convinced to buy with us. So the second one was Gtext, 2 million. Had interest. She know Dr. Steven already, and she doesn't want to invest. She just needed someone to advise on what it takes to invest, right? So what I picked from this investment is to understand how to follow up. And following up doesn't mean that you just say, how are you? No. Or follow up with the genuine interest of having the client in mind, him or her, having them in mind, yet not for your own personal interest, right? And the second thing I learned is to understand the product very well. So be it Gtext, be it Gtext Home, be it Gtext Land, understand the product very well, because at that first sale, I had an objection of the woman was telling me, oh, this place is what I love. What would be done? Oh, she didn't even tell me what would be done. She just told me that this place is what I love. Then she stopped. Then I have to now tell her, this is the project we have on ground. This is what we are going to do. So it's very important that you also put that in place when you are also trying to make sales, that you understand the product very, very well. And my last word for you will be that you should persist and always persist. Never stop. Never stop. Persist till you succeed. It's very, very important.
Yeah, and that's one of those I joined as intern. This is another person from Ibadan, Nigeria.
Let me share my story with you. Which is a transforming center. A lot of people making sales. This celebration in a group. And I said to myself that this has to be me. I can do it. It's motivation came. The final motivation, we are able to close this. Although I got a lot of objections, but to God be the glory, I'm able to close this and receive many commissions as much as possible. And I salute the person in Akintayo for the privilege. I salute you, the person in Akintayo. And I say, the Lord, Dr. Akintayo, I salute you. More blessings to your company.
That's amazing. If you saw the video well, you will see her giving a salute to Dr. Stephen Akintayo. This is an amazing feat so far. And this just shows you that when you join us as an intern, you actually learn the rudiments of selling real estate. You understand it, and you also have support system around you in the form of your branch managers and other team members that help you to sell and achieve your goal in real estate. So if you're interested, please reach out to the numbers on your screen. That is Isaac and that is Edward, right? Reach out to the two numbers on your screen and you will be onboarded as an intern. You will have to, first of all, you have to meet a criteria. You have to send a mini video of why you want to serve as an intern. And then afterwards, you shall be onboarded if you meet the criteria that we have set down for internship. Thank you so much. And hopefully we'll see more of you joining us. Okay, so now we will have Dr. Stephen Akintayo, the GMD CEO of Gtext Holdings.
Okay, good job. Thank you for this excellent presentation. Everyone who has spoken has done a fantastic job. I think I expect everyone to just start making their transfer now, because everybody has done a very good presentation. And I want to say a few things. By the way, how many of you here are interested in buying properties? Okay, you're interested in buying a house. Just type I. If you're not, just type not me. And I want to be honest, I'm talking about, you have 5 to 10 million in the initial deposit, and you could afford to do 1.5 to 2 million every month for the next 3 years to complete, or you even have enough to pay the entire outright purchase. So if you have all that, just type I. If you're not in that category, just type not yet. Okay, come on, I'm waiting for the answer. I need everybody to type. If you have been following me, when I do trainings, I want response, and I'm not going to continue until I get response. So there's no neutral person here. It's either not yet or I am right now. So I want to see the response. I'm waiting. Okay, so Isaac, not yet. Thank you for your honesty. Okay, I'm waiting, guys. I'm not going to continue until I get everyone to either tell me I or not yet. And be sincere, like I said, it's either you have the funds or you don't have yet. So William says not yet. Vivian, not yet. Juboye, not yet. Let me see, James Udion says I. James, so you have 5 to 10 million to pay right now. Okay. I see Abumoye Grace. That probably should be Edward's wife. Or is he your sister? Which one? She has come to give you moral support. Which is it, your sister or your wife?
That's my wife.
Okay, nice. My regards to her. That's the way this thing should be. Those of you who are married, you need your spouse to come and give you that support. That's a good one she's done. Who else? Abiola Daniel says he's ready. The billionaire is ready. The billionaire realtor. Okay. So I can see that most of us are not ready. So here is my point. But for those of you who are ready, okay, here's my advice. Just go and make your payment right now. Now, for those of you who are not ready, here is what you want to do. Step one, you want to ask yourself, why am I not ready? Is it that I don't have the funds? If it's the case that you don't have the funds, the next step you want to take is to simply become a broker. I've shared my story, how I started my journey in the real estate sector. If I can't afford a particular property, what do? I never say no. You must never say no to something good, to something great. And that's where many of us make mistake. You find people saying no and no and no. No, you can't always say no. You must find a way to say, how can I? Wealthy people don't say no to opportunities. They always say, how can I? What step do I take? What the opportunities? How can I be in that position to be able to afford it? You know, my first time visiting Dubai myself, no, not my first time, but the first time I visited Dubai with my wife, we visited the tallest building in the world. And my wife said to me, I'd even forgotten. I said to her, I said, one day we'll be living in this building, right? I'm currently doing this show live from my apartment in Burj Khalifa. Why? Because I had the mindset that this is a good opportunity, even if I'm not yet there right now. But it should be something that I should be qualified for. There should be nobody in this webinar who should not desire to own an apartment with Gtext homes. And I'll tell you why. Even let's say you have 2, 3, 4, 5 property already, you need an opportunity to be able to get what we call cash flow, residual income from rental, from real estate. In fact, this current week, I remember a client that we had to transfer to his account because his tenant in Dubai paid us money for his rent, and we had to transfer it to him this same week, not another week, this same week. Okay, I want to be like that. You know, when I grow up, I want to be like that. Who wants to be like that? Come on, talk to me. Right? And this particular client has, I think, 4 properties with us in Dubai alone. Right? So that's the way to think. And that's how wealthy people think. Wealthy people are rich as a result of what we call cash flow, passive income. Something they've invested in that just continue to bring in more cash, more liquid on a consistent basis. That's how wealth is created. So every single one of you should own these properties. The step is just to say, how can I? One of it is, can I get 10 people to buy? And that becomes the money for my own. If I can afford 10 people, if I can afford 20 people, that will be enough for me to be able to secure mine. And that's the right mindset that we need to bring to this business, ladies and gentlemen. And I can assure you that this is the smartest investment to make. We had a client, I don't know why her video is not here. I expected Edward to put her video here, right? I really do, right? As at the time she was started paying, am I correct? 72 million, or is it? Yeah, it's 72 million. Queen, how much is 2-bedroom in Gardenia? Okay, correct. So 72 million. So you can imagine that and by the way, she just completed the payment now. So in other words, as at the time she was still paying the money small, the property had kind of almost tripled, right? That's how you become rich, ladies and gentlemen, and that's how you do real estate. You want to buy off-plan in a place where your capital appreciation is rising, even while you're still paying for the property. while you're paying gradually, the value is going up and up and up. That's the way it works. If Naya Ebuna says, will this recording be sent to us for people that join late? Absolutely. So Farouk and Edward, please kindly, every single person who registered for today's training, kindly send a link to them. And let me also get the YouTube URL. I'm going to be sharing with as many people as possible. Please reach out to our team. And what I love about Gtext Homes, I've said this many times, even if I was not the MD of Gtext Homes, I would have still patronized Gtext. But what I love is the fact that Gtext Homes gives you many options. You don't like Nigeria, go and buy in Dubai. You don't like Dubai, go and buy in the US or UK. We can service you in any of these nations. So you have no excuse whatsoever. Okay. I mean, when people meet me, their excuses die when it comes to investment. Because we have so much option that you can't give some crap excuses of, but I'm not sure. Because we have several options for you. Even for those who say, I can't do off plan, right? There's no guarantee I'll get the property when it's completed. That's the least of the headache. List. We have in Banana Island. We have in Lekki Phase 1. Ready to move in. Drop your money, we give you key, right? Like Yoruba will say, and we have that. So what Gtext Homes has done is to kill all excuses, because we have a different option to cover different sectors of clients, different excuses, different complaints. And that's why you then see that in many cases, people don't buy, not really because of those excuses, but just out of fear. And remember, you can never build wealth if you don't take risk. Wealth is, I've always shared this, my quotable quote. Anybody you see having money is only a reward for risk taking. Simple case closed. Money is only a reward for the risk taking. So you take risk, okay? Then you get money as a reward for that risk that you took. It's as simple as that. So ladies and gentlemen, I wish you all the best as you take action today. I will appeal that Edward kindly drop the contact for, Queenette, the contact for Abisola, for that's Dubai, then the contact for UK once again, so that people can have it. Just highlighted the emails as well. And take advantage of the opportunity now to deposit just 5 million if you're buying between 1 to 3 bedroom, and then 10 million if you're buying from 4 bedroom or 5 bedroom as a deposit. And we're giving you another extra opportunity. If you're paying while this webinar is ongoing, okay, you get a 1 million naira discount. If you're doing a 3 months payment, if you're reducing the payment to, I want to pay in 2 years instead of 3 years, we'll give you 2 million naira discount. And if you decide to say, I'm paying all the money right now, you get 3 million. Am I correct? Is it 3 million for outright?
5 million for outright.
5 million naira, but that's only if you're paying while this webinar is on. Okay, so while this webinar is ongoing, do that. And I'm super excited to see you take that action. I look forward to seeing you, thank me, okay, for this smart decision that you have taken. I love you all. God bless you and good night, everyone.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Stephen. For those that are still watching us, you can check the chat section for the numbers, right? And you can also check the screen for the numbers as well, as you can see on the screen right about now. As we go off, you can check the screen for the numbers. So if you're interested in this, ensure that you reach out to Quinette or you reach out to Abisola. For the housing units, you can also reach out to Praise in UK, right? A number will be shared as well if you are interested. I'm sure a lot of people are interested. You're thinking about how can I get my own? How can I get my own how can I get my own? How is it possible? So for you to get yours, you don't have the money right now, you can start selling. So you can see if I sell for 10 people, if I refer 10 people, I can get enough for me to buy mine. That could be your new goal before the year runs out. Remember, this opportunity is only for those who are paying today. And if you are paying within the next 48 hours, right? Ensure that you reach out to these two numbers, Quinette and Abisola. I'm leaving it here for those who are trying to type the numbers, right? And they have two phones with them. You have one showing this, and you have another one you're typing on. And in case you have a brother or you're trying to just screenshot this, take a screenshot of this and ensure that you reach out to them today. Ensure you reach out to them today. The most important thing is that you key in your slot. The most important thing is that you get your slot down, okay? Get your slots down. Talk to them, ask questions, tell them what your fears are, tell them what you want, tell them what you think, and they will guide you in making your own best decision. It's important to note that when it comes to housing, it is about your decision, okay? So if you're interested, ensure that you call these two numbers now. Now, while we reach out to them, okay, while we reach out to them, ensure that, like if you have a question from somebody, Ovoke Eregua, if you're trying to ask a question, please go to, yes, for the UK, I'm going to be sharing it right about now. Please hold on. For UK, I'll be sharing right about now. For those who can hear me right now, I'm sharing the UK phone number to you. Now, the most important thing again is that you reach out to them now. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait till next tomorrow. Don't wait till the time when the offer will have gone already. Call them right away and ask questions. Ask them, tell them what you want. Tell them the kind of property you want to buy. Tell them what your specifics are, and they will ensure that you get them. Okay, Abdullah Daniel is right here again. Do you want to say something, Abdullah Daniel? Well, we round up for today. It's actually been a big presentation, very incredible one. We say shout out to our presenters, Quinette Uchendu, Praise, and Abisola in Dubai. You guys have been amazing today. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you so much for not letting down. And thank you so much for being there for us today. And to our uncles, Abiola Daniel, the billionaire landlord, and the confidence coach. Thank you so much for being here for us today. Farouk Usman, thank you so much for being here for us today as well. Okay, so that's Praise. The phone number down there is Praise for UK. For Dubai, that is Abisola. And for Nigerian off-plan houses and the ready-to-move-in houses, that is Quinet's number right there for Nigerian houses. Again, ensure you call them today. All right, if you have to make a deposit today, make it today. Make it now. Right? If you have to make a deposit, make it today. Okay, Olalekon Oludumade says, could you please state the cost of the property on offer again? I missed the info. All right, so Quinet, you may want to answer this question from Olalekon Oludumade. He says, Quinet, are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay, he says, could you please state the cost of the property on offer again? I think you should just go over the properties that we have currently on offer so you can know what they are, where they are, and how much it has to drop today. Thank you.
Okay, so basically we already shared the properties. We shared that particular amount, and then aside from that, we explained the offer.
Quinet, we can't hear you.
You're muted, Quinet.
I'm so sorry for that. I'm so sorry for that. Yes, I had no idea. Yeah, I was muted. So, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we do. We can. So, yeah.
Okay. So, you wanted to say something, Edward? Okay. So for the Tulip project, I had already explained 4 projects we have and the offers. For the Tulip project, which is at Ogudu, we are having 2-bedroom, 10 units of 2 and 10 units of 3-bedroom. And for the 2-bedroom, we're having 167 million. That's for the 2-bedroom. I wish we can share the slides now and we can get to see that the flyers were shared. The 2-bedroom is 167 million and the 3-bedroom is 207 million. And the initial deposit for this particular purchase is just an initial deposit of 5 million. Normally we do the 10 million, but for today's program, 48-hour discount, remember, this particular day, we're just taking initial deposit of 5 million naira. But if you want to go on outright purchase, we can go as far as removing 5 million naira off for this particular property I just explained, the one at Ogudu. And then for Sapphire Kala, we have the 4 and 5-bedroom apartments. You can, normally we take an initial deposit of 10 million naira, but for this particular project, we're doing also 5 million naira. And then for the Lugbe property, we have a 3 and 4-bedroom. The 3-bedroom is going for 97 million and the 4-bedroom is going for 106 million naira. That is for the Lugbe Gardenia Estate, Lugbe Airport. The 3-bedroom is going for 97 million. The 4-bedroom is going for 106 million naira. And don't forget, initial deposit for today's promo is 5 million naira. With an initial deposit of 5 million, you too can be a landowner or homeowner, in this particular location. We have for the Isheri North, that is the estate in Isheri, we have 1 to 5-bedroom apartments, and we have several prices for each. The 1-bedroom is going for 51 million naira. With 51 million naira, you can own an apartment. That's the total costing. And then with an initial deposit of 5 million, you can be a homeowner. For the 2-bedroom, we have for 72 million naira. For the 3-bedroom, we have for 78.7 million naira. For the 4-bedroom, we have 139.6 million naira. That is for the 4-bedroom. And for the 5-bedroom, we have 1 million naira. That is for the 5-bedroom. For the Bejuleki, we have the same price repeated: 51 million, 72 million, 78.7, 139.6 million, and 166.1 million, respectively. That's for 1-bedroom to of 5-bedroom. And then for Bellevue, the one we have applicable in Abeokuta, in Ibeju, Lekki, and Ogun State. Oh, sorry, Abeokuta, Ogun State, Asaba, and Ibeju, Lekki. We have for 4-bedroom and 5-bedroom with just initial deposits of 5 million naira. You too can own a home in this location. So the 4-bedroom is going for 308 million naira, while the 5-bedroom is going for 415 million naira. So I believe with all of this, I have given you the exact pricing. But trust me, you might not be able to get all of this pricing. So all you need to do is reach out to that number. That's why we're there. We're there to close you. We're there to give you the information. We're there to keep you posted in everything. So just reach out to the number to get more inquiries, to answer all of your questions, and to start investing. So don't forget, guys, initial deposit million naira, you can be a homeowner. And if you're going for outright purchase, you are getting 5 million naira off. Let's not forget. And if you're going for 36 months payment plan, you're getting 2 million naira off. If you're going for 24 months payment plan, you're getting 1 million naira off. So again, don't forget, for the Nigerian property, reach out to Queenet if you want to key into this offer. And for more inquiries, also reach out to Queenet. If you want to go for the Dubai property, reach out to Abisola. And if you are interested in the UK property, reach out to Praise. So thank you very much, everyone. Edward.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Queenet. That's amazing. You've been amazing today. Everybody has been amazing. As we round this up, I'm going to be leaving the phone numbers on the screen as we round up. Please ensure that I reach out to the phone numbers on your screen. Ensure that you reach out to the phone numbers on your screen. It's very important that you do that. And once you've done that, we'll be expecting you to say hi to us. Thank you so much, and God bless.
Bye, everyone. Bye, Daniel.